Lie on your back, arms resting gently by your sides. Close your eyes. Breathe in slowly for a count of 4, and whisper to yourself in silence, I am safe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 2 counts. Feel the space. 1, 2. Breathe out slowly for a count of 6, and say to yourself, I can let go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Repeat for 5 cycles, or until your body feels softer, more at peace. If a thought about your family arises, just notice it. Gently say, I see you and I release you. Then return to your breath. How to say no to family expectations without drama. Practice these 3 things after saying no. Observe your breath to return to your center. Practice gratitude to yourself for daring to be honest. Visualize sending loving energy to your loved ones, even if they don't understand. In therapy rooms across the country, people are slowly learning that healthy boundaries are a form of self-respect. Dr. Brené Brown, a renowned researcher on vulnerability, reminds us that clear is kind. Vague yeses lead to resentment. Gentle no's build trust, within and with others. It helps to find language that is soft, yet firm, boundaries that soothe, not sting. You might say, I'm not able to take that on right now, but I care deeply, or I need time to rest this weekend, so I can show up better next time. These are not excuses, they are truths. They let your family know that your no is rooted not in anger, but in intention. Sometimes the hardest person to convince is yourself. Guilt whispers that you're letting people down. But remember, love doesn't require burnout. You are allowed to protect your peace, even from those you care most about. How has your day truly been? Dear friends, if your heart feels called, you may gently share your thoughts in the comments below, not for answers, but simply to be seen and heard. But now, let this moment be a gentle pause, a sacred space just for you. Take a few deep, tender breaths, not to fix anything, but to return to yourself. Let your body soften, let your mind rest. Close your eyes, if that feels right, and slowly, allow the quiet to embrace you. The calm sounds, the still presence, and the timeless wisdom, flowing gently through tonight's lessons. Here at Buddhism in You. 1. The invisible weight. How family expectations shape our identity and stress. There's a quiet kind of pressure that lives in many homes, one that doesn't always come from harsh words or direct demands, but from unspoken expectations. The way a mother sighs when you don't visit enough. The silence that follows when you choose a different path than your siblings. The way your father still calls you by your childhood nickname, even though you're in your 50s now, with a life of your own. These are the invisible threads we carry, often without realizing how tightly they wrap around our hearts. Neuroscience tells us that the brain is wired for connection. We are biologically drawn to seek safety and belonging in our family groups. But when that connection is tangled with guilt, self-sacrifice, or the constant need to please, it quietly triggers our stress response. The body stays alert, The mind rehearses conversations that haven't happened, and sleep becomes shallow, or doesn't come at all. Zen doesn't ask you to cut the threads. It invites you to see them clearly. As Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh once said, when you bring mindfulness to your suffering, you transform it, not by fighting it, not by running from it, but by breathing with it, by holding it gently in the light of awareness. Many people in their 40s or 50s find themselves sandwiched between caring for aging parents and raising independent children. It's a beautiful, sacred time, but it's also overwhelming. The desire to meet every need, to be everything for everyone, weighs down the spirit. Sometimes, the most loving thing you can say is no, not out of rebellion, but out of clarity. Saying no to a family expectation that no longer fits your truth is not a rejection of love. It's an honoring of it, starting with the love you offer to yourself. So tonight, if your heart feels heavy with the unspoken demands of family, know that you are not alone. Breathe. You are not bad or selfish for needing space. You are simply human, and in this moment of awareness, you are also free to pause, to feel, and to rest deeply. Let your breath guide you home to yourself, not away from your family, but back to the place where love begins, within. 2. The art of compassionate boundaries, saying no without saying I don't love you. There's a tender ache in the hearts of many who long for peace, but are afraid that saying no to family might sound like saying I don't love you. In so many American homes, love is expressed through sacrifice, giving time, money, energy, even when it hurts. For many, the word no has become too sharp, too final. But what if, instead of a wall, no could be a doorway to deeper understanding, honest connection, and restful nights? Zen teaches that boundaries are not acts of separation, but of compassion. When we place a stone in the garden, we're not rejecting the soil, we're giving shape to beauty. In the same way, when we say no from a calm and loving heart, we're not pushing someone away. We're inviting them into a relationship where truth is welcome. Zen master Shunryu Suzuki once said, when you say something to someone, first say it to yourself. Before you speak, breathe. Feel the weight in your body, the tightness in your chest. Ask yourself, is this request aligned with the life I'm trying to live? Is this yes coming from love or fear? In therapy rooms across the country, people are slowly learning that healthy boundaries are a form of self-respect. Dr. Brené Brown, a renowned researcher on vulnerability, reminds us that clear is kind. Vague yeses lead to resentment. Gentle no's build trust, within and with others. It helps to find language that is soft, yet firm, boundaries that soothe, not sting. You might say, I'm not able to take that on right now, but I care deeply, or I need time to rest this weekend, so I can show up better next time. These are not excuses, they are truths. They let your family know that your no is rooted not in anger, but in intention. Sometimes the hardest person to convince is yourself. Guilt whispers that you're letting people down. But remember, love doesn't require burnout. You are allowed to protect your peace, even from those you care most about. And tonight, as you rest, let this be your meditation. Saying no is not the end of love, it's the beginning of honest, peaceful love. the kind that allows both hearts to breathe, and the soul to sleep without weight. Let go, gently. The truth can be soft, and you are still loved. Three, letting go to sleep, releasing the emotional residue of family ties. Sometimes, even after you've said no, the mind doesn't stop. You lie in bed, the house finally quiet, but inside, your thoughts still pace. You replay what you said. You wonder if they misunderstood. You question if you were too harsh or not honest enough. These quiet hours, when the world rests, are when emotional residue often shows itself the most. Zen invites us to witness these emotions without judgment, to hold them as you would a crying child, not to silence them, but to soothe them with presence. As Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh reminds us, the way out is in. You don't need to fix the past tonight. You only need to come home to this breath, this moment. When we say no to family expectations, we're not only breaking a pattern, we're healing a wound that may have traveled through generations. Neuroscience shows us that unresolved emotional stress can be stored in the body. That's why even a simple boundary, lovingly set, can awaken old fears. But when you become aware, when you breathe through it, you begin to release it. Letting go isn't forgetting or pretending something never happened. It's choosing to not carry it into sleep with you. It's saying, I did the best I could today. I spoke with honesty. I honored myself and others. And now, I deserve to rest. As you lie down tonight, imagine each thought as a leaf on a stream, gently drifting by. You don't need to hold them. Just notice, then let them float. Feel the tension in your chest soften, the clenching in your jaw begin to ease. Your breath is your refuge, your awareness, your healing. You are not alone. You are not selfish. You are simply learning to live with truth. And that takes courage. And tonight, that courage will become your calm, a whisper of gratitude and an invitation to journey on. If you're still here, at the end of this video, here is your reward. Regular practice will help you transform your own life for the better. We invite you to subscribe to Buddhism in You, to continue this journey inward toward balance, clarity, and the kind of deep rest your soul has been longing for. If you'd like to enjoy longer, uninterrupted sessions, from 1 to even 3 hours of continuous healing content, just visit the playlist section on our channel. There, you can drift seamlessly into deep sleep with a sequence of connected videos designed to hold you gently throughout the night. Prefer something shorter, around 15 to 30 minutes. For a peaceful pause before bed, you'll find many calm, thoughtful videos like this one, always available, always free, and we truly welcome your voice. Please feel free to leave a comment sharing your reflections. Every thought, every feeling, every suggestion you offer helps us grow and serve you better. Do not hesitate to give us suggestions so we can bring you more great spiritual products. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow night, here. Zen practice of the night, the boundary breath. Tonight, try this simple practice just before sleep to release emotional weight and return to your center. Lie on your back, arms resting gently by your sides. Close your eyes. Breathe in slowly for a count of 4, and whisper to yourself in silence, "I am safe." 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 2 counts. Feel the space. 1, 2. Breathe out slowly for a count of 6, and say to yourself, "I can let go." 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Repeat for 5 cycles, or until your body feels heavier, softer, more at peace. If a thought about your family arises, just notice it, gently say, "I see you and I release you." Then return to your breath. This simple ritual retrains the nervous system, calms the emotional brain, and allows space for deep, healing sleep. The more you practice, the more your body remembers peace, even in moments of stress. You've done enough for today. Now, just rest.